Hello and welcome to the corner. I'm the Frosted Glass, and I'm joined by my fellow Alabaster Savages, not Jack Gunsky.
What has two thumbs and is high on Xanax?
That guy
Hunter,
right
This
there.
guy.
Hunter Biden, Moonshock,
Well, let's see. If there was an asshole Olympics, I would not be carrying the torch.
Terry Diamantis.
I disagree. I think Moonshock's plenty enough of an asshole.
Thanks, Terry.
You're welcome. I'm here for
And-
you, buddy.
And this week's special guest, Sora Luna.
Hello.
So, how are you guys doing?
Yeah.
I'm chilling.
An asshole. Well, I am now, but
Yeah.
only because Terry wants me to be. So, just
Yeah.
for you, pal. Just for you.
Hey, sometimes you
I
need an
appreciate
asshole.
Hey, you know what they say? Opinions are like assholes.
Everybody's got
Everybody's got one.
one or two or three, maybe four.
So, what do you say we start with our first article?
Can we start with the second article just to mix things up?
Yes.
Oh, I like number 2
And can
article.
we do like four different?
Well, we were talking about assholes, so number 2 does seem appropriate.
Yeah, it's on, flows really well.
Oh, you people.
Fine, this is now the second article.
Excellent.
Okay, thank you.
wait. Does this mean we have to skip Sad Libs though? Because I don't want. No.
Frosted takes the sticky notes sitting on each article, replaces one with two. Hey, we're reading the second article.
Now let's see if he'll remember on the second article to make it the first article.
Dear sisters, is it okay to laugh at a man dressed as a woman if they aren't trans?
Oh God.
Yes.
Now, would sister be spelled Cister?
Yep.
Ah. Seriously?
Oh no.
Is it really?
Yep.
Oh my God, it is!
What? Oh no.
Wow, that
Oh.
was a complete shot in the dark, and all of a sudden it's like, yep, it sure as fuck is.
You know
Jeez.
you've been on this show for that long there when you can you
When
can
you know
write
to
their
ask me
Make
articles
that
for
yeah.
Make that sort of inference.
yeah.
Oh, pathetic.
Welcome to Dear Sisters, the column that's more like Dear Abby than the Savage Love Cast, whatever that is. I'm your host, transgender writer, editor, nerd, Stephanie Magister.
Oh, God.
I want to shit on your face.
Yeah,
That just sounded
alright.
wrong, Jack. Talk about a comment out of left field. Like, I just want to
You
shit
need
on
it.
your face.
Would you like a job?
Why can't you shit on her chest like a normal person? All right.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah,
He's
Cleveland
extreme,
steamer that
man.
shit.
Oh my
Today's
God.
question is taken from K at r/asktransgender.
Oh, hold up. I have to do my job. Scroll up. I want to see the name of this author so that I can look this person up.
Well, it's already said, Stephanie Magister. Look, it's on the screen now. You can just see it in the article.
Wait. Oh, Stephanie Magister. Thank you. Just give me one moment.
Okay.
What, baby?
Stop calling me baby. All right.
Mhm.
Keep calling
Question.
me baby.
How do you respond to, if you were cis, you would also laugh at the idea of a man dressed as a woman?
I mean,
Answer-
probably not. That's not a very funny joke, but
I mean, yes.
Well, hold on. There are cases where
Context?
cross-dressing is funny. Monty Python did it. The Drew Carey show did it pretty well.
well,
That
it
one
wasn't the
movie where
cross-dressing that was
Stephen Fry
funny.
dressed like a nun.
I mean, I don't think it was that the cross-dressing is the thing that was funny. It's just they had men playing female characters who were funny. It's like,
Yeah, I mean, people have been
Okay,
cross-dressing for comedy for like centuries.
Yeah.
the movie Some Like It Hot is one of the best movies ever, and it is
It was
just
okay.
awesome seeing the guys like trying to pretend they're women, and they're definitely not trans.
and I prefer
Yeah.
the song.
is that not Robert Palmer? No,
That's
it is
him.
Robert Palmer. Yeah. Okay.
Well, it's technically Power Station, but Robert Palmer is the one singing. Yeah.
Robert Palmer, the golfer.
No, the singer.
Wrong
Keep
Palmer.
up.
My name is K.A. and I am an openly trans girl. I spend my time primarily on transgender-related subreddits in order to learn more about trans issues and how to respond to various transphobic arguments. But today I heard an argument that I had never heard before and that I don't know how to respond to.
Here's an idea. Maybe the argument isn't transphobic. Maybe you just need to get your head out of your ass.
And in relation to Sora's side chat, I am 100% misanthropic. So whether that's the word Jack was thinking of or not, I will agree.
It
to
is
that later.
absolutely the word I was thinking of. Sora, you hit it right on the nose.
I knew it was an M. I was so preoccupied.
So,
Thank you.
anyway, today my father turned on the TV and there was a scene featuring a man wearing a pink ballerina dress. I don't
Jim
know.
Carrey.
I don't know. I don't know why he wore the dress, but I do know that he had to wear it for some reason, and that he was embarrassed about it because this is something that women wear. The others
Correct.
tried to be supportive, but could not refrain from laughing at him, even though they had promised not to. And my father laughed about their inability to restrain themselves and asked me, his openly transgender daughter, wasn't that funny? I
put a picture of Stephanie Magister in the chat. Yeah.
Okay, she looks normal.
No, that is not a
There's
woman. That is a
no-
man.
No. There are so many freaking filters on this thing that's not what she looks like.
That is a man.
That is filtered to high heaven.
In this person's about, it says Stephanie writes about her transgender experiences from her past, her career in publishing, and occasionally, this is the hard stuff, about escaping her family's cult in Deep South Mississippi.
Wow, that's gotta be difficult.
I mean,
And then it also says, join this transgender editor for award-winning and best-selling books as she jumps on her soapbox about queer issues, storytelling tips, and pop culture stuff.
I tend not to notice the things like filters and such. So, yeah, I mean, I will trust Sora that it's being filtered to high heaven, but the end result just looks like, I don't know, a person. Like,
She's cute.
it looks all right.
Anyway, continue.
I did not laugh. The whole
That
ordeal
doesn't surprise me.
Shock.
the whole ordeal reminded me of the time when I'd still been an egg.
Bullshit.
You remember before you were fertilized?
I actually know what this insane person is referring to. I saw it in a short fat otaku video.
You know,
Or is that supposed to mean before she transitioned?
what is wrong with her eyelids?
An egg, according to the crazy trans activist types, is a trans person that doesn't know they're trans yet.
No.
And so they're an
Okay.
egg that has yet to hatch.
No, I think Evolved
okay.
Potato has it right. She's a chicken.
And it's really creepy because it's a very good excuse for these same people to claim that people who are not trans at all are trans. So like if you're a transvestite and this person wants to indoctrinate you, they might call you an egg because you are trans, you just don't know it yet.
Oh, for God's sake.
Or if you're
Well,
in
maybe
New Zealand,
she's
an egg.
cisgender and doesn't know it yet.
So if you're a chicken who eats eggs, are you a cannibal?
Yeah.
Incidentally,
You
Short Fat Otaku is a great channel and I recommend it to people.
Only because that's where you met Yusong.
That's true. I'm I found her on Short Fat Otaku's Discord channel.
Yeah, Dev is
Never
pretty
So
good,
that was
yeah.
pretty cool.
Let's see. Jokes like this are the reason why I had spent so much time being too ashamed of exploring my gender. More on that here. Not only
Do
that,
not click that link.
Not only that, but I am pretty sure that if my perception of normality hadn't been coined by these jokes, I might have cracked sooner, which would have increased my chances of passing, left me with fewer documents to change my name of, and perhaps even improved my childhood.
Huh?
I responded to him by showing him this comic on my phone and explicitly telling him that both the scene and his reaction to it made me uncomfortable.
I think we do need to see the comic for context.
Yes, please.
Oh no.
I mean, just to know what they're talking about.
Progressive comedy. No.
Every time you laugh at the idea of a man dressed as a woman, a trans girl gets more scared to come out.
Wait, that's not even a joke.
I don't know. I laughed.
No, it's every time a bell rings, a tranny gets his peen.
Well, it looks like the kid has buck teeth, so I'm guessing she's a hamster anyway.
Guess what? If you think that a trans person is nothing more than a man dressed as a woman, then you're an idiot.
The tall person in chat is backing you up on Short Fat Otaku. They recommend them as well.
But seriously, that's such a reductive way of looking at it. Regardless of your feelings on the situation, saying that being a transvestite is somehow analogous to being transgender is ridiculous.
They're two different things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they both start with trans, so I mean, they're basically the same.
Transvestites just don't know they're transgender.
Exactly.
They're eggs.
Apparently not.
That's it.
They're eggs.
And if that means you never want to eat eggs again, then, welcome to the corner.
I like eggs. Eggs are
Not anymore, you won't.
You're right. My bad. Sorry.
Keep your hands off my eggs.
He said, "That's different. They were clearly not being transphobic because he's not trans." Okay, I can understand how the notion that men shouldn't wear dresses can stifle trans people's exploration of their gender, but come on, trans people are rare.
True.
No, actually, no. Transgender people, well, yeah, they definitely are very, very rare. But a lot of times, what you're seeing out of a lot of these people are trans trenders, because this is the new big thing that's going to get you attention.
I like this father more and more as the story goes on.
Are they rare because I heard that there was a genocide of trans people going on?
No, they're rare because they're cooked at a certain temperature.
It's ridiculous because these people
in Nazi Germany they were well done.
Out of one side of their mouth, they'll try to convince you that trans people are alarmingly common, and out of the other side, they'll be like, "Oh no, they're super rare, so they're special." No, you can't have it both ways. Get fucked.
Yes, you can.
All right. And this is the author talking again. Are you saying that it is okay to ignore the feelings of a group of people if they are a minority?
Yes.
Absolutely.
And then the father says, "Let me put it this way. If you were cis, you would have laughed at this too."
Sure. In fact, no, it's not even about cis. If you had a sense of humor, you would have laughed at it too.
Yeah, probably.
There goes Sora with that honesty of hers.
Well, I just realized maybe that's what the sixth sense is. You've got the normal five, and then the sixth one is humor, and that's why not everyone has a sixth sense.
Good point.
I like that. That is very good.
Yes.
So the little kid in the movie, then he just didn't get any jokes, and that's why he's having so much trouble.
He's like, I see trans people.
Bruce Willis just followed him around as a joke.
See, the movie makes more sense now.
Yep.
Yeah. This made me speechless because I didn't know how to respond to that.
And her father was happy for the first time that day.
Please understand.
Get some relief.
Please understand that my family is not purposely transphobic. They love me and they support my transness, and I love them too. They are just very, very uneducated about the subject. But they can change and they will listen.
Wait. So you, who are so into all this stuff, and this is part of your job and all this sort of stuff, have failed to educate your family? Or is this another one of those things of, it's not my place to educate you,
Yeah,
Hey,
That's
I
what
you
it
can-
sounds like.
that's on you.
You can
But
only
then
show
I'm
them.
also going to be upset because you don't know any of this stuff. at
What-
the
You
same
can
time.
you can only show them so many Tumblr comics in one day. All right.
I was gonna say, what's this education you speak of? Is it Tumblr? Because I can all but guarantee you that's where this person learned their transness from, was just reading Tumblr blogs all day. So this is to educate you. Here's Tumblr.
Educate.
But they can change, and they will listen to me, and they already have on many occasions. Thank you for your
what's the
time.
problem?
Sounds like a threat.
You know, when I hear this, I can change shit. All I think about is Saddam Hussein from the South Park movies. I can
Yeah.
change. I can change.
All right, and here's the answer to the Dear Abby letter. Hi, Camcom. I highly recommend this video from FD Signifier on why these kinds of jokes fucking suck. Then you can explain to your dad why this puts them in the same heralded ranks as recently declared turf warrior and occasional stand-up comedian Dave Chappelle.
God.
Oh
If
yeah.
you're going to say
Warrior.
they're as good as Dave Chappelle, I'm going to start watching this crossdresser more.
Yeah, I gotta tell you, if you try to insult me by comparing me to Dave Chappelle, you failed. You failed in the most spectacular sense.
Mm-hmm.
Don't do that, Dad, or you'll be as funny as Dave Chappelle. Yeah, that'll get him to stop. Where your dad is wrong. FD Signifier explains why Chappelle's jokes about trans people quickly turned bad, even if they weren't offensive. Why? Because they are empty. They are surface level. FD's main and excellent point is that acknowledging the mere existence of trans people is not in itself a joke. That's not appropriate humor. That's offensive.
I mean, talk shit.
Dave Chappelle's humor is empty, but do you know what's not empty? A comic on Tumblr.
I thought you were gonna say these nuts.
And that's why she gets invited back.
I don't mean offensive to trans people. I mean offensive to comedians. It's bad comedy. Pointing at a person's mere existence and laughing is as bad as Chappelle's early comedy about gay people, which was sometimes limited to simply pointing out that gay people existed, to unfortunately uproarious laughter.
It's almost
Have you
like
ever
they weren't
wondered-
surface level and they were actually funny jokes.
These people, they will spend endless amount of time, breaking things down. Here's a question: have you ever broken down why people laugh at that sort of thing? Why people think it's funny? Because I'll tell you right now, it's not because they're bigots. It's because it's an unusual state of being, and that departure from the usual is considered by many to be funny.
Mm-hmm.
It's not because it's not like, oh well, he's a gay person. It's not like that's me saying I hate gay people.
It is.
Also, $20 says that the joke wasn't just pointing out that gay or trans people exist.
Probably not.
100%. Yep.
I bet you this person has never even seen Dave Chappelle.
Mhm.
This smacks as someone who has never seen Dave Chappelle and is just like, ugh, or they saw that.
I
one-
don't have to
one
look
clip.
into it because he was proven on Twitter to be a bigot. So
Mhm.
I don't want to watch him because that's triggering.
because I saw that special. I saw the places where he talks about trans people, and he is very thoughtful about it. It's not traditional comedy. There are very few laughs in it. Most of it is well thought out and honest. And if I was, for example, if I was trans, I wouldn't be offended by it. It's just someone giving their honest thoughts.
Also,
Well, that's offensive in today's age.
also,
Mhm.
which group do you think Dave Chappelle has made fun of more, trans people or white people? And yet,
Yeah.
white people don't hate him. White people think he's funny as hell.
Yeah.
Because he
That's
is.
because they have internalized black supremacy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Oh.
Okay. Where your dad is right. Now here's where your dad is right, but at the same time, why that just shows how bad his hand is even more clearly. To pull another quote from FD, he is attempting to hide his hand, but you have better poker eyes than Phil Ivey.
The
I
fuck
don't
are you
know.
talking about?
I don't know.
You can't help it
Mixed
if you're
metaphors.
you can't help it if your experience of a person or situation evokes a visceral reaction of laughter in you. We don't have control over our emotional experiences like that. For the most part, we feel and experience things first, then do our best to explain and justify and choose how to respond to what we experienced.
Wait. So you are basically saying that your entire worldview is dictated by your feelings and not by rationality.
Yes.
Correct.
Wow, that is a hell of an admission.
Let's see. But just like the fact that a queer person existing isn't in itself worthy of humor, neither is laughing just because you feel like laughing.
But-
You may feel like laughing at something that's fucking terrible and offensive. Acknowledging and negotiating feelings and impulses like that is a vital component of waking up each day to practice mindfulness, to be an actor rather than a reactor, to be more than a person that treats your every impulse as a decision.
I don't want to be an actor.
No.
So remember, if you feel like laughing, stop and think whether you're supposed to or not.
Really.
Yeah, exactly.
Let me think about that. Go fuck yourself.
Mhm.
Final thoughts. You're not asking your family not to find this kind of example of a queer person funny, but the character isn't a queer person.
No.
Yeah.
They specifically said. They can't control that, but they absolutely can choose not to express their personal experience as a harmful joke.
They didn't make the joke. They laughed at it.
And
The
laughter,
writers of the show made the joke.
Yeah.
But
Laughter
it was evil
is-
laughter.
laughter is a borderline subconscious process. I mean, yeah, there is an element of it where you know what you're doing, but also if something's funny and it grabs you, you're gonna laugh.
And
And that's
people
okay.
and people also laugh when things are so absurdly uncomfortable too. Like, you know, someone has made a borderline joke or something, and it's like, oh my god, we're laughing, but you know, it's like, whoo, you know, it's on the borderline. People laugh at that too, right?
The
They
Office made
acknowledge.
The Office made made like 9 seasons on that very premise.
No, there was only like 2 seasons of The Office. Then the Americans did some other thing. That,
Yeah,
it was
they
but,
made it better.
12 episodes. And then that was the end of The Office.
No, but they say you may feel like laughing at something that's terrible and offensive, but that's wrong. I mean,
Yeah.
who would want to laugh at something offensive? That kind of comedy
No
never
one.
works.
Me. I would laugh the fuck out of that. Why? Because I think it's hilarious.
I want to hear what this person thinks is fun. Wait, strike that. I don't want to hear what this person thinks is funny. I
do
never
actually.
want-
No, we know what this person thinks is funny because they shared that comic with us.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Well,
no,
they would
it's
probably just bring up Nanette.
yeah.
Oh no, that was a classic.
They'd probably be like, here's a list of funny. Here's a list of acceptable jokes. Knock knock jokes.
No,
Oh,
no,
here-
but those are offensive to people without arms. They can't knock
Mhm.
on the door, you know.
And you know why did the chicken cross the road cannot be asked
That's
anymore because
ableist.
of the whole egg thing.
Yeah.
Well, it's also ableist because not everyone can cross the road.
Exactly. Oh, very true. And not everyone lives in an area where they have roads. That
Yeah.
is
Ooh.
Road
being
phobic.
well
Road
anti poor, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, this
Oh,
person
God,
just laughs at like photos of cats like trying to eat waffles or something. I don't know.
There you go.
Like just the kind of thing your mom shares on Facebook. Yeah.
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 All right. And again, I hope you can get through to them by appealing to their empathy for you, other trans people, and anyone who is queer. But if that doesn't work, just remind them that no one likes a lazy comedian. I hope this
Which is why
helps you.
nobody likes Dave Chappelle because
Yeah.
they did this article called him a lazy comedian, and 0 people have ever enjoyed anything Dave Chappelle has done.
I
He's
would
the
just
least
like to point out that
successful comedian ever.
I would just like to point out that the author called a black man lazy.
No. She didn't call a black man lazy. She called a coon lazy. That's okay. She's allowed to do that.
I don't know. Has he been officially declared one yet?
I mean, that other guy, was his name Jaron Mays? I'm pretty sure he'd be on team Chappelle's a coon.
I hope this helps
Is he
you.
dusty though? That's the question.
I knew you were gonna.
I hope this helps you and other queer people in a similar situation. Best wishes,
Good one.
Stephanie.
Did you just assume I was queer?
I mean, I think
I
we
mean,
all
that's
assume
pretty
you're
weird.
queer, Jack.
Oh no, he's the author's responding to the question asker person thingy.
Uh-huh.
Also, it just pisses me off how they spell Stephanie. It looks like
I was gonna
Stephanie.
say
Stephanie.
Stephanie.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna call you Steve.
That's it.
Well, that's probably what the name was before.
Probably.
Before this person decided to go all fucking Photoshop hell and back.
I don't know why you want to.
I think Johnny Hellcat wants waffles because
Waffles.
someone mentioned cats eating waffles and looks like his ears pricked up.
Well, waffles are delicious.
I don't know why you'd want to change your gender if your name was Steve, because Steve's an awesome name.
It is.
Why don't you just become a girl named Steve?
Why don't just name yourself Ted Nelson? That's like the perfect name. Everyone loves that name.
I know.
Just make sure that you got crackers. 'Cause
No
you
one
need
can
crackers.
resist Ted Nelson. I have a pinup
He's-
of Ted Nelson above my bed.
He does.
He's a real pussy magnet.
All right. Well, with the end of the first article comes the first
Second.
game. The second
You
article.
did forget.
With the end of the second article comes the first game,
Yeah, that.
and
Can
that
you do the
is
third
Sad
one
Libs. And this is the game where I take 4 headlines from Medium, take out one word, and you guys have to fill in that one word Mad Lib style. And then the chat votes on which one is best.
Just skip me for the moment.
Yeah, I was gonna anyway. All right. So, Moon, I need an adjective.
It's a living
How about homophobic?
thing. Gotcha, bitch.
Oh, I think I remember what it was, and this is gonna work well. All right.
Okay,
Terry, I
wait,
need
wait,
a transit.
Ugly.
Yeah. All right, and Terry, I need a transitive verb.
I'm gonna stay on theme. I'm just gonna say laughed.
Laughed?
Yeah, laugh.
No laugh.
Laugh.
Well,
What's
that's
a
not
laugh?
a transitive verb.
Well, mock then.
Yeah.
What's a laugh?
Be a dick.
The lock. No, it's larch.
Number 4, the larch.
The laugh.
All right.
Yes.
And Sora, I need an
large.
adjective.
Gluttonous.
Ooh.
Fancy.
Yeah.
Sure is better than chunky.
Hey, Frosted, shut the fuck up.
Okay.
All right. So, Jax is an ugly dick pic killed my book club.
That's beautiful.
All right. And Moon's is I thought I understood racism. Then I married a homophobic man. All right. Terry's let black writers mock black characters until we can trust non-black people to collectively and consistently do it right.
Okay, very good.
And Sora's gluttonous people, the Jews of the next Holocaust.
Oh my god.
All right. Sorry.
Heroin.
Yeah.
With her anti-Jew rhetoric, I tell you.
All right. I'll just start a poll for the chat so they can vote on which one is best.
Oh God. I automatically looked at my phone, by the way, when I went off. Like, ooh,
But do you have an iPhone?
I do.
That's okay, I do too, and so does Terry.
The only
I do not apologize.
Nor do I.
one thing that kills me is whenever Jack Cochran is on, he has a phone that has the same ringtone as my old phone, so I hear it and I go, ah!
Looks like Sora's in the lead with 15
Oh.
votes.
Yeah, she's gonna kick everybody's asses.
Yeah.
I just like the idea of Moon marrying a homophobic man.
Hey, you shut your goddamn mouth.
It's kind of the same premise as oddly enough that Dave Chappelle skit with the black
white
KKK
supremacist.
member. Yep.
All right. Well, 20 votes in, and Sora has 85% of the vote.
Oh, yeah.
Woo.
So
Who would have thunk?
I mean, some
I-
of you voted wrong. Everyone's going
Really?
to vote for Sora.
Wow, someone voted for me.
Oh my god. How dare you, whoever did that. Shame on you.
yeah,
Did
well,
you
everyone,
vote for yourself,
Jack.
Jack?
Did you
everyone
vote for
got at
yourself?
least one vote.
No, I voted for
Are
Sora.
we supposed to vote?
No.
Do we
No,
vote
we're
too?
not supposed to, but I
Oh.
do anyway. I don't. I only vote for myself if I genuinely think I got it.
He cheats.
Yeah,
Okay.
he fortifies.
Yeah.
All right, so I'll end it there, and Sora is the winner.
Yay,
Yay.
Sora!
Thank you.
Bias. Everybody loves you anyway.
All right, and for our next article, our first article,
There you go.
you recall our friend Jaron Mays, right?
I mentioned him
God.
like a few minutes ago.
Isn't he the Dusty?
Is he?
Yeah,
is he
he is.
Waldo? Where's Waldo?
He's better.
And-
I gotta see
Nah,
his picture. 'cause if he is, then
he's
yeah.
the Dusty Coon guy.
Yeah, he's the Dusty guy.
And
For some reason,
I don't need to
Well,
look this
oh
far
yeah,
back.
that's a different guy, isn't it? I guess.
Screw this guy.
No. Where's Waldo? Is America is Empire.
yeah, White Empire.
White Empire. That's right.
Well, I think we all know his reputation, which is
Yes.
why this article is so shocking. A white racist troll on Medium called me a black supremacist.
Is that frosted glass?
No.
Yeah, I saw this article on Discord earlier, and I immediately thought to myself, it couldn't be. It couldn't be. No.
No, I just realized you've got your account suspended, so you couldn't actually be the one. But
Oh, I
it
would
would be
love to
awesome if it
comment.
was you.
I would love to comment to this guy. So I had to put him in his place.
Do you have to get a maid to clean up all that dust?
Can you delete this account and make another one?
Probably.
I don't know.
Probably.
Medium feels like it's starting to become the next place where trolls like to wander around in. I usually
If you only knew.
I usually get this type of childish and time-wasting energy from these losers on my Twitter and especially on my Instagram. But now it seems these time-wasting trolls are starting to bring that bitch-made energy onto a blogging platform.
Well, maybe if you wouldn't write such stupid fucking virtue signaling bullshit, they would leave you the fuck alone.
If you don't
No.
want, if you, sorry.
No, this guy said that Terry was a coon, and as a Terry, I endorse this this rhetoric. I think this guy has a point we need to listen to.
My bad.
If you don't want your ideas to be critiqued, if you don't want criticism, don't post your ideas on the internet, you fucking lunatic.
Yeah, that's basically the entire thing right there.
Well, he's
Like
fine
it-
with criticism. He just doesn't want the bitch-made energy.
Yeah, there you go.
Energy.
I.e. criticism.
No.
These
Bitch-made
people,
energy. Totally
these people
different.
are all the same. The second you criticize them, they immediately look to get rid of you. They are incapable of understanding that people might not like them, and they are really incapable of understanding that they might not like you for a legitimate reason.
That's coon talk. I'd like to welcome you to the club.
Bitch-made energy just makes me picture a woman on a giant hamster wheel, like powering something.
Blood dripping from between her legs.
Ugh.
Is she sewing together a sweater out of that? Though?
Well, congratulations. I want to vomit.
Just now, I had to deal with one of these clowns just a while ago. Oh, it was
give
just
him a
now
cookie.
and just a while ago.
We'll give you a nice little box of Girl Scout cookies for being so virtuous.
No.
Apparently, he took exception to a few of my articles, mainly with the one I did about the media's attack on the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan.
Oh,
Is this guy
God.
talking about
Honorable.
Why would anyone take
Is it-
exception to that?
Isn't Louis Farrakhan the guy who called Jewish people termites?
That's him.
Oh.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
No, it is.
he don't like the Jews. Yeah.
You don't like
Yeah.
them Jews.
I mean, no one does, but still.
Yeah, I don't see any
Jesus
legitimate
Christ.
criticism from saying something like that to an audience full of people on television.
Terry just let his fucking true colors show. It's like no one does. Like goddamn.
Like I said earlier, this dude jumped onto my Medium page, continually making a bunch of comments that had nothing to do with me post.
Me post? What are you,
Yeah.
fucking sailor now? Are you
He's either a
Popeye now?
pirate or a leprechaun. Like I said earlier, this dude jumped onto my Medium page, continually making a bunch of comments that had nothing to do with me post.
He's a dusty Irishman.
He's a
Dusty Mick.
dusty leprechaun.
Oh God.
Be a dusty Irishman.
Basically, whining and complaining. I knew my strong views point on systematic white supremacy wouldn't be
he's
for the
edit-
weak,
He's editing his own articles again, I see.
and would cause people to turn away from the truth or stir up some emotions. But I operate scientifically, not emotionally.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I can feel the science.
Where's it? Bill Lumber says, I'm gonna have to go ahead and disagree with you on that.
He's scientific in the same way phrenology is scientific.
Hey, phrenology is very scientific, bitch. Shut up.
No,
Let some people's heads say everything.
more
How
like,
can you say that? You have such a small You have
Hey.
too small a brain pan.
You have a
My
criminal
melon is
head shape.
Cynic in chat says potato nigger, and I think that is the perfect name.
He's nothing but a spud.
Hey, I'm half
He's a-
potato nigger.
I am
Alright,
spud to you.
I'm here to tell the truth, no matter who it might offend. Of course, he showcases the typical description of a troll. No profile image of himself, no following, and little to no post on his page.
See, this is
Are we
why they
Ian,
sure-
left-
sure
so
that this isn't-
triggered by this one guy without any following, without any weight behind him. Makes me think that it's actually his alt account.
No. This is sounding more and more like Frosted. I think he's got a second account.
Trust me, I would take credit if it was me.
Johnny
Yes,
Hellcat.
yes, he would.
Farrakhan is after me Lucky Charms.
Oh.
Uh,
me Lucky Charms.
Someone needs to get a photo of this guy and Photoshop like a leprechaun hat on him or something. Alright,
And make it all dusty too. Put like a dust buster above it.
The Dusty Coons are after me Lucky Charms.
Damn dusty coons.
Again, this dude has been whining all day and yesterday about my views, including the one I did on the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, and he insinuates that I'm a black supremacist.
There might be a
Because
reason
you
for that.
are. Yeah. No shit.
All right, and here's the comment from the person. All right. Oh, that explains a lot about your behavior and the bad takes. You're part of a black supremacist hate group. And then lists the ACLU and the SPLC. Also, if you're NOI, Nation of Islam, I assume, you're not Muslim, the same way Mormons are not Christians. You are part of a cult who tangentially grafted itself on existing texts.
So I want to be friends with this Paul guy.
I don't understand. Isn't an Islamic person a Muslim by definition?
Well, Mormons are also Christians.
That is a lie, sir.
Well, no, Mormons are a subsect of Christianity.
Yeah.
But Islam, if Islam, the whole religion, is Muslim people.
Yeah. No, but he's saying that the Nation of Islam is a specific Muslim set of Muslim beliefs.
Well, is the Nation of Islam a religion or just a political group?
Is the
I thought
nation?
it was-
Wait, hold on.
I thought it was
Is
a
the
political
nation-
group.
Yeah, is the Nation of Islam referring to Islam in general, or is it referring to? Is it like a proper name kind of thing?
Well, it's a proper name.
Oh, okay,
It's the
yeah.
it's the thing that Louis Farrakhan leads.
Gotcha.
All right. Let's see. And here's the author's response, where he just dunks on this guy.
Here
This will be good.
we
How
go.
can I be a black supremacist under the global system of white supremacy? That would be contradictory, sir.
Well, slam dunk.
Damn.
QED bitches?
Insert that meme of all the black guys going, oh.
Then the one guy that goes passes right in front of the camera with his hands on his face.
Yeah.
No, you gotta get it. That's right. That's
The-
right.
The guy proceeds to go to deny the system of white supremacy and talks about how the Nation of Islam believes that black people are superior to other groups of people based on ideology and not of systematic hierarchy.
Oh boy,
Okay.
can't wait.
Mhm.
Here we go.
Here we go.
This is where I went in for the Mortal Kombat finisher. They're called fatalities,
Oh,
dumbass.
gross.
Yeah.
They're called
gross.
fatalities.
A finisher, huh?
Well,
All
no,
right,
they say
here's-
finish him though, don't they?
Yeah.
Yes, but
Yeah,
still.
but it's called a
It's called
fatality.
a
Which is also something
fatality.
that
Well,
no,
Sora
it's
says on the set of,
It's
of
a
Community.
finisher before you do it and a mortality after you do it.
Get in here.
Hey, nerd.
No.
Let him read the article.
Go
All right.
fucking Sora.
So here's the author. So here's the author talking to the commenter. Your whole point is debunked because you're talking
No,
of a.
you are whole point.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Your whole point is debunked because you're, also the wrong you're, talking of a standpoint of belief, and I'm talking from a standpoint off facts and the literal definition of supreme, which means
He-
superior of all others.
Hmm.
Wait,
White
wait,
pe-
hold on. He switched the different yours in the exact opposite position.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh my god.
White people globally control all areas of people, activity, education, law, war, entertainment, sex, politics, labor, religion,
Hey,
and most
white
of
people
all,
control sex.
Why is people in parentheses?
No,
are
I
you
want to hear more about how white people control sex because
are you impugning
wouldn't
this
that
man's
be the
grammar, Jack?
complete- Wouldn't
I'm
that be the complete death of
confused.
all non-white races if white people could just say,
Get out.
"No, you Asians, you black people, you don't get to have sex."
Let's see. Especially in America, do to your
Mhm.
ancestors, forcing my FBA ancestors to build the country for guys like yourself to profit from to this day.
What's FBA?
Uh,
Fuck
let's
Biden
see.
and something.
Now, that's something that Tariq Nasheed says a lot. Foundational Black Americans, I think it stands for.
Oh, so
Ah.
this. Okay.
Here we go.
All right. But it's not
Oh.
at all a cult, okay?
No.
Yeah, no.
Functional
Yeah.
behavioral assessment is what
That's
comes up when I
right.
put it in Google.
I like that more.
It's not a coincidence that your people, whites, make up less than 10% of the global population.
Wait.
But can-
How does he know he's white though? Did I just fall asleep? Did the guy mention
His name's
that?
Paul. His name's Paul. That makes him white.
Okay, because like the guy had no like user pick or anything, right?
No.
Well, it
Telling
could
you,
be
this
it could
Jason
be that
Mays
he's
Creed, or whatever his name is.
It could be-
Jerome.
Jerome.
Jarone.
it could be that he said it in another comment, or he's just assuming, because he's got to either be white or very dusty.
Yeah.
It's not a coincidence that your people, whites, make up less than 10% of the global population, but control and dominate 90% of the global population, which is non-white. Black
That
folks,
sounds like a made-up number.
I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah, all of this sounds extremely. Wait,
No.
that's the part you take issue with?
no,
Yes.
he went around to everyone on Earth and said, like, who's your king or whatever, and they said, and 90% of the people
White
said
people.
whites. Yeah.
White people.
White people. WYPIPO. White people.
I love that word.
I
White
also
people is
like
great.
the implication that somehow all the white people are controlling all the non-white people. So it's like, yeah, I'm right now I'm controlling 9 black people.
Black
I mean,
folks,
you got to start somewhere.
Black folks, including myself, do believe we are God's chosen people. But that doesn't deny the fact that it is your people who remain dominant on this earth. So again,
Oh, he thinks white people are more powerful than God. Like, God has chosen black people, and even with God's help, they can't compare to white people. Holy shit, this guy hates blacks.
This guy hates everybody. I mean,
Yeah.
from the Dusty Coon article, I think we know very well how much he hates black people.
Hmm.
so again, how can black people be considered supreme when it is your people, whites, that are the ones who oppressed non-white people on a daily basis?
Is it wrong that every time he says the word supreme, I keep thinking about the Supremes?
Yeah.
It makes me think of some kind of like fast food burger or something, like the Big Mac Supreme or whatever,
I mean, I will give this man credit. If he set out to prove that he's not a black supremacist, he played the part very well.
Well, the thing I learned from all this is that you can't hurry dust. No, you'll just have to wait.
Oh, Terry.
Boo.
If you get reprimanded by Sora, then you know something's wrong.
Either that or you paid for it. Still
For you,
no
no charge.
Oh.
Oh, thanks.
Oh.
Still no reply from him, just crickets. When dealing with these types of people, you don't have to be loud and disrespectful. Just defeat them with facts and truth and they'll eventually run away.
A lot of facts in
Right.
there. A lot of facts, not a
Yeah,
not
like-
a long, pointless rant.
Yeah, like the fact that blacks are God's chosen people. How can you deny that scientifically proven fact? But honestly, there isn't anything more to say because I debunked his whole argument, and I don't have any more time to deal with time-wasting trolls like him.
Oh.
Okay.
and until you wrote this entire article,
I just want to see if the,
dedicated just to
Listen, he needs some release, and just jacking it is no longer doing it anymore. He needs to do this.
I just
No,
want to I just want to see if there's anyone in the comments who calls out how stupid he is.
It wasn't me. I didn't see this coming though.
Thank you for your continued thought-provoking articles for the community.
Blessings.
They seem all supportive so far.
This Rob Yates guy is really sucking the dick.
Basically whining and complaining. Isn't that most white folks, though?
Of course.
Nope. It looks
So
like
it's
cultural appropriation is
looks
that what
like-
you're saying, Frosted?
looks like all the comments support him.
In other words, they're deleting the ones that don't.
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, they're putting them in like your account. This account is under investigation or was found in violation.
Shadow
of-
banning.
Yep.
All right. Well, with the end of the first article comes the second game,
There you go.
Yay.
which is for the
Whoa.
chat only, not Jack.
Jack.
Mhm.
And that's the caption contest.
Yay. I like this one.
This is where I'll show a photo of a political figure or event, and the chat has to come up with a caption for it. And whichever one we like best, I'll tweet out after the show. So this week we got our good buddy Jussie Smollett just after being sentenced.
Mm,
I'm glad they finally caught the guy who attacked him.
yeah.
Me too. I feel safer already.
Of course, raising up a black power fist.
Hmm
Johnny's still playing. He doesn't follow your rules. You can't hold him down.
Oh, and we've got to kick Jack.
Yeah. Someone's got a timeout. Let's see. I won't rest until I find the real attackers.
I think it was some Puerto Rican guy, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Mm.
He was Puerto Rican height. Let's see. I won't stop until they catch the real culprit. And this gentleman
See?
is
See,
how
if
I want.
anyone doubted that Johnny and Will were the same person.
Yep. And this gentleman is how I
Oh,
want to
I
get
like
it in
it.
prison.
Jaeger pony.
Oh.
Let's see.
Jaeger pony's a good one.
Narcissism powers activate form of a failed actor.
Nice.
I just like tall person, where's my sandwich? Because the whole thing was over a Subway sandwich.
Let's see. I'll get you someday, Inspector Gadget.
I like that.
I'm not suicidality. Did he just admit he was a friend of Epstein?
Did he actually scream, "I'm not suicidal"?
He did.
Oh yeah, multiple times, like over and over.
Holy shit!
He seriously thought he was going to get Epstein because he's like, I respect your decision, Judge, but I want everyone to know I am not suicidal. Everything happened to me. I didn't do it to myself.
He's gonna pay.
Nice.
He's gonna pay prisoners to make it look like he was murdered.
Right.
I
How
totally,
did he get a Subway sandwich in prison?
I totally don't like being gangbanged by 34 big dicks. Got you suckers. Let's see. I'm not suicidal. It will be death by voluntary bowel perforation.
Ow.
Oh God.
I like
Yeah.
Johnny's Don't You Forget About Me starts playing.
I didn't see that one.
Okay.
Let's see. I'll give it about 10 more seconds. Let's see. I would have gotten away with it if
He's
it wasn't for
another
those
person
pesky
from
evidence.
Nigerian.
Q.
Hmm?
Another person scammed by Nigerians.
That's a good one.
Oh, there are a lot of good ones this week.
Yeah.
I'll be the meat in somebody else's Subway.
Oh my God.
Keith wins. Keith wins. That one's
That's
mine.
good. That was very good.
I think out of all of them, I've got to go with Scammed by Nigerians.
All right. Well,
Yeah,
I'll cut it off there. So,
Mine is Keeves.
I gotta go with Q there. Yeah.
Let's see. Q's is good, but so is the "Don't You Forget About Me" one.
That
Yeah.
I was
They're
torn
both good.
between those two.
Keith,
Now,
I think.
is he actually allowed to play?
All right.
Well,
so
hold
which
on,
one-
hold on. I'm gonna switch my answer to Johnny Hellcats, and I'll tell you why. Because that means that if he does win, there will be gifts inside the Twitter comments.
All right. So let's see. Moon says Keeve. Jack says
Yep.
Johnny Hellcat. Terry and Sora.
Q.
Oh, that's hard. You know what? Q.
All right. Jeez. This is a tough one.
It is.
Let's see.
Jaeger's Ponies one was also very good. I really like that one.
There were a lot of good ones.
Oh,
Uh,
see,
I'm-
Jesse Smollett inspires people. He's
Uh,
a beacon of light.
Oh,
well,
yeah.
I would go with Johnny Hellcat, but that would make a tie.
Joint
Then
winners?
Moon would have to choose one of them.
No, joint winners. I'm okay with that.
Yes.
I think
will
they're both good enough that I'm okay if they both win.
I won't argue with the majority opinion, so there you go.
All right. Well, for the first time, we have two winners: Johnny Hellcat and Keeper Dam.
Woo.
Congratulations, everybody.
All right. So I'll just cut.
Wait,
you
I thought that
down.
would be
Q.
Johnny Hellcat and Q.
What?
Another person
Oh.
scammed by Nigerians.
Well, I thought didn't two people vote for Keeve?
No,
I
just
voted
me.
for Q.
Q.
Oh, Q.
I'm-
Oh.
Whoever
All right,
Q is.
All right. Let's go through it one more time. Who voted for who?
My
Wait.
vote does not count because I
That
voted
was
for
a
Keith.
practice run, guys.
I voted for Johnny.
Okay. Jack says Johnny. Moon.
I say Keith, which
All right,
is going to be
Keith.
basically pointless.
All right. Terry.
Q.
All right. Q. All right. Sora.
Q.
All right. So 2 for Q, and I said Johnny. Oh, so it's a tie between Johnny and Q, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Well, sorry about the false alarm there, but it looks like it's a tie between Johnny and Q then.
Whoever Q is.
False alarm.
Yay.
I don't think I've ever seen Q before.
Name is not familiar.
It's the letter before R.
No, it's the omnipotent character from Star Trek.
Hmm.
Congratulations.
Wait, I thought Q was the guy giving the gadgets to James Bond.
Could be.
Yeah, all right.
He's a lot of people, isn't he?
Everybody
Well,
loves that letter.
Well, after the recount, the results have come back. It's a tie between Q and Johnny Hellcat. All
Do
right.
you also count the dead people's votes?
Yeah, this has
Go
been
Sora.
thoroughly fortified.
Okay.
All right. And now time for the third article. 3 reasons to stop complaining about gas prices.
No.
No.
See, I commute to work and I drive an hour each way. So I don't know if I'm the longest commuter here, but I probably am. In which
Well, I'm the
case,
shortest.
fuck
Yeah.
you.
And I'm
Fuck you to infinity.
well, Frosted aside, I think that I'm the second longest commute because I have to go like maybe 15 feet.
No, I guarantee I'm the shortest.
So
What, 0?
how long is your
About-
commute, Sora?
About 25 minutes
Yeah, no. So I'm the long. Well, Frost, do
driving.
you
But okay,
commute anywhere?
25 minutes going like 80 and a 50. So
Damn.
because I have a lead foot in the morning, but
Apparently
and there's no
so.
traffic.
Frosted, I kind of just assume that you live on a separate planet.
One of the circles of hell.
So I think I'm the longest commuter here.
Mhm.
In which case, fuck you, bitch.
I mean, if you want to jump on that grenade, I won't stop you. But
Uh,
I mean, from the sound, like her name is Elephant, so I
What?
mean, just know what you're
Oh.
getting into.
Oh, I thought it was an actual person. I was like, what is wrong with people?
Oh, I've seen worse, but not
All right.
very much.
Some folks think that expensive gas is the worst thing that could happen. Well, think again.
It is.
Dun dun dun.
It is literally perhaps the second worst thing that can happen to your economy, short of overinflating the currency by having the printer presses going all the time.
This is where you want one of those
Printer
stickers
goes
of Biden that says, "I did that."
hmm
Yeah, no, it is absolutely detrimental to an economy to have way too much gas because everything is connected back to gas at some point.
Mhm.
Everything.
Don't worry, we're just
Literally
gonna
everything.
we're just gonna convert all the vehicles over to clean energy in the next couple weeks. Is all.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah, good luck.
Now, I will give them credit. The automotive industry, I think they were on to this. I think that the government has really been letting them know. By the way, we're about to, clamp
No.
down on this shit, and so they've
just
been.
just put a windmill on the roof of every car. Problem solved.
No, they've released more electric vehicles this year than in past years, like many times over. I mean, there've been a ton of electric cars released this year,
And I'm sure they're all very
the-
affordable.
yeah, that's the problem. None of this is affordable yet. The only way it's going to be affordable is in like 10 years after the second round of used cars comes out, because the first round of used electric cars are going to get bought up way too quickly. They have to be in the market for considerable time before it's going to be able to reach the middle class or lower middle class consumer.
Well, that's the thing. They don't want the middle class to be able to afford them.
No, they want to keep American citizens as serfs.
Yes.
Well, like-
that's
like
their
they,
whole
uh,
strategy.
Like they pointed out on the Lotus Eaters, it's let them eat Teslas,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just all the rich people assuming, oh, everybody else can just buy electric cars, no problem.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Oh, and this mentality has been around for a long, long time. I remember I was in a class in college that was surrounding like, oh god, I forget what ethics in agriculture or something like that. It was this total bullshit class, and he was and the guy there was a self-proclaimed Luddite. He believed that we should demechanize farming. and he believed that everyone should be buying groceries local.
Mhm.
And all I can think is, yeah, you have a cushy college job, you have tenure. What the fuck are you talking about? These people can't afford tomatoes at twice the price.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, the farms
Well,
in the
maybe they should just get more money. That seems to be the source of their problem is not enough money. They should just get more of it.
well, I mean, the farms in that autonomous zone went well, right?
Exactly.
Whenever I think of that, I just think of the picture of that pathetic plant, and it has the little caption over it. You have no idea how bad it really is.
No.
Let's see. All right. Did you also see all these people on social media crying about gas prices lately? To be honest, I am super mad at them. I am also
Hmm.
mad at Republicans who demand sanctions on Russian oil while blaming
Oh, but that
Democrats
goes
for
with
expensive gas.
well,
Fuck
that goes
yourself.
without saying.
I am not surprised, but upset. If Republicans if Republicans really want sanctions on Russian oil, I want them to sign an agreement that they won't use higher prices as a talking point in the midterms.
Dude, first of all, tons of Republicans don't want these sanctions. Tons of Americans, particularly not ones in the Democrat Party, don't want sanctions on Russia. They don't want to be involved in this conflict. And second of all, for the people, these same people were complaining just the other day that there was like a fact check. I think it was from Snopes. It came out that someone said uh, America has doubled its reliance on Russian oil in the past year, and the
And they
claim
said
was
mostly false.
mostly false, because while we did double our reliance on Russian oil, it was only going from like 2% to 4%. So they're like, that's way too little. That's very, very little. And now they're expecting us to believe that getting rid of 4% of our oil income is somehow going to explain the price of gas doubling or tripling. What the fuck? You think that a 4% loss of gas explains the tripling of gas prices?
It's
I mean,
definitely that and not Joe Biden shutting down oil pipelines.
I mean, come on, gas prices were perfectly fine before the invasion of Ukraine.
Yeah, and that's the biggest gaslight out of all of this, is that somehow the price
Can
of
you afford a gas light? I mean, with prices the way they are.
no, tell me about it. But it's been going up ever since Biden's been president. It's been going up continuously without fail. And now we're supposed to believe, oh well, it's all Putin's fault.
Hmm.
What the fuck?
Damn Russia.
Yeah, it's all Russia's fault.
At the same time, it feels weird that we, Europe and the United States, talk about heavy sanctions while sending billions of dollars to Russia. I think it's weird that there are talks about replacing Russian oil by entering business with Iran and Venezuela. Don't even get me started on the idea of destroying nature reserves for oil. It's pretty obvious that our thirst for oil makes us dependent. We depend on Saudi Arabia, Russia, Iran, and many other questionable non-democracies. As I've written many times before, the only way out of this are renewable energies and more mindfulness on energy consumption.
Oh, bullshit. These people talk about mindfulness on energy consumption. You want to know who's doing the least environmentally friendly oil extraction in the world? Everybody but America. America has the cleanest, the highest standards for extracting natural resources in the world.
It's not clean enough.
Natural resource and fossil fuel. Is fossil fuels a natural resource? Does that count?
Of course, fossil fuels is a very encompassing term.
But the point being that we are exporting the process to another country. We're not diminishing the supply. We're just exporting it to people who are much dirtier than the US. They release so much more shit into the air in their countries
Mhm.
because they have lower standards than the US.
No,
So we're
I
just
think
we're
I think
we're literally making the problem worse by exporting it.
no, I think what you need to do is you need to go nuclear. So what you do is you drop a nuke on Russia, and then
Mhm.
all the radiation from Russia you harness that to power the United States.
Yeah.
I think that's how nuclear energy works.
Well, I
So,
mean,
like,
they
put
have control.
on for the nuclear winds, use
Yeah.
air turbines.
Well,
There
they
you
have
go.
control of Chernobyl right now, so with any luck, they'll do it without our help.
Ah, that's working smarter, not harder. Very good.
But instead, there are still people who want to get better at dealing with dictators. They want to exchange one questionable partner to depend on for another. Really? And then I see these dudes in front of their trucks crying about gas prices. I would love to send these folks to Ukraine and have them share their worries with those who lost their homes and seek shelter in a subway station. It's almost as everyone wants to sanction the shit out of Russia, unless it slightly affects them, and that needs to stop. We need to talk about how to deal with the dramatic situation in Ukraine that could cause World War III, not about Jim, Bob, and Joe fueling their truck. Filthy commoners. I live in Germany. I am
Nazi
well
confirmed.
I am well aware I am well aware that energy prices are going to rise, but I am okay with that, even though I might have to make some adjustments. But if someone really thinks that human rights don't matter because of gas prices, I have bad news for them. That way of thinking is what got us into this situation. We need to take action immediately. Here are 3 suggestions on what to do instead.
Oh, this will be good.
Oh, good.
Number
See,
1.
it's very rare that they actually offer solutions. Normally, they just whinge.
Yeah. Number 1. Renewables instead of weapons. How about starting the biggest investment of all time? Why don't we put all our efforts into subsidizing solar panels for private homes? Every dollar spent on that makes us more independent from dictators. Every house that is not consuming external energy helps to lower the demand on local power grids. But of course, we could also buy weapons and try to partner up with different dictators.
Most governments have that though. If you go into, you can you sell energy back, and if you're at least up here, if you have a farm or whatever, you can see about creating like a solar panel field or something like that, and there's incentives for that. So, okay, that's not new. So
Yeah.
number 1 is useless. It's already in a lot of places they've already got some sort of program in place.
So solar only works on Sunday. That just stands to reason.
And I'm sure paying for solar panels on every house in the country wouldn't be expensive at all either.
No.
Number 2.
Well, I'm hoping that like small solar systems that can be upgraded. I'm hoping that that becomes a consumer solution, because then you could kind of pay as you go and simultaneously take less pressure off of yourself to pay an electric bill. But just paying for a freaking solar roof or some shit like that is just not feasible at this time. It's
What
too
if
expensive.
what about a solar frickin' roadway?
Ha- haven't they like thought that up or something, but it's just not like practical or something?
Oh yeah, it was totally proven to be bullshit.
Mhm.
I mean, the one who kind of popularized saying it was bullshit was Thunderfoot, but fuck
Yeah.
that guy. Uh,
Yeah, I just had a realization. We're overlooking the obvious. Moonshock, get your wife to provide the solar energy. How did we not
Oh,
see this sooner?
Well, because she wants to keep it all to herself.
Well, that's just
but
greedy.
the thing is, the thing about solar is though that I would love to get solar panels. If I had my own house, I would get solar panels for the roof because I would be able to save money on electricity in the long run. But
Mhm.
the problem is that if you're in it for the, environmentalist points, you still have to extract rare earth resources in order to make those solar panels, and those processes are significantly worse than extracting oil will ever be.
And isn't also some of the rare minerals that go into the batteries of electric cars as well?
Like
Isn't something
lithium
like
and stuff like that. Yeah.
cadmium or
Lead.
something like that?
Yeah, cadmium,
Lithium is
lithium,
yeah,
lead, all sorts of awful shit.
Mm-hmm.
I just cannot hear
Mhm.
solar panels without thinking of Birdemic.
Yes.
Saw pow?
Sora
Uh,
panel.
Number 2, public transportation. I understand that public transportation in the United States mostly sucks, but that could be changed easily. Why not subsidize public transportation instead of throwing money at the car industry? As a German, I know about the gravity of this statement, but it's the only way out. And if someone really needs a car to get to work, we should take a look at the type of car used for that. Nobody, really nobody, needs an SUV to drive their kids to school. Nobody needs a truck to shop for groceries. If you insist on having a car, please make sure it doesn't use more gas than a tank.
What did I say? Nazi. Telling people what to do.
Hey, the Nazis built the Autobahn, that they know about transportation.
Oh yeah.
But okay, I'll give the author this. Public transportation, a good, well invested infrastructure in public transportation, I think, is a sign of a prosperous city, of a well thought out city. And I can tell you this, after this month, I will get another bus pass because the prices of gas is astronomical and it's just not worth it. I'd rather
Yeah,
just save the tank. And you know what? Will it cost me an extra about 20, almost half an hour extra to the on my way to work? That's fine
You would
because
make
I
up the
will
cost.
literally take a nap.
Yep.
No, but we're about to get to the best solution I've ever seen for the energy crisis. I didn't.
Yeah,
This is just genius from the author.
yeah. And number 3 of how to solve the oil crisis, check your privilege.
Right.
That's it. We've
As-
all
How did we
won.
miss that one?
As painful as higher prices at the gas station might be, let's not forget that there is a war. There are children sitting in bunkers. Families lost their
Why did you
homes.
think of this? The children.
And men without any military training having to participate in a war to defend their home country.
So
On
no
top-
one cares about them. They're expendable.
Mhm.
On top of that, do you have any idea what gas costs outside the United States? A gallon is around 3.8 liters. A liter of gas in Germany costs around 2 euros right now. That means a gallon of gas costs almost $10 in Germany. I am really...
Gas, you should be okay with paying tons of money for gas because other people pay even more tons of money for gas.
Yeah, there are
That
starving
makes
kids in
sense.
China.
Like,
Mm.
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, so the author is either really rich or just has no problem taking it up the ass.
Yeah.
Why
Yes.
not?
Taking it up the ass for Ukraine.
Mhm.
Get a dildo with the Ukraine flag on it.
It was a brighter shade
get
of
from my
yellow when I
hands.
got it. All right.
Oh.
Oh.
I am really sorry if my words upset anyone, but let's be real. We can't sanction Russia without consequences for ourselves. And that's the
Consequences of sanctioning Russia should not be nearly this high on the price of gasoline.
let's see. And that's the bottom line of this. We have to change the
Because
way
Stone
our
Cold said so.
Huh?
Nothing. He said that's the bottom line. I said because Stone Cold said so.
I never watch wrestling. Yeah, I'm
Well, you
straight.
know the reference, though. Shut up. Never mind.
We have to change the way our economy works. We have to invest in renewables. And yes, we will have to pay more for gas and use less. But maybe it helps to look at it the other way around. The main
Yeah.
reason our gas used to be cheaper was that we had better deals with dictators.
What?
Okay.
No, the main reason our gas used to be cheaper was because it was being made in America.
Now that
By
yeah,
Russians.
America.
to quote our buddy Jack Cochran, those are some pretty hateful facts there.
We were energy independent for the first time in decades under Donald Trump. That's why the gas was so cheap. Because we were making it in America, we weren't doing deals with fucking dictators.
Yeah, but we got mean
No, but
texts too.
Trump was a Russian plant, which means that if Trump was the one who got the prices down, he was a Russian dictator to the eyes of the left.
Oh God.
That's right.
It's so depressing.
If standing up for human rights, democracy, and freedom causes higher gas prices, let's do this.
Okay, here's the how this is how it's gonna work. All these people who are pro the like carbon credits, they're gonna pay the extra money because they like to virtue signal. So they should be okay in being the sole people to voluntarily pay the higher price, and then everybody else can have more normal gas prices. How about that? And we'll see how long that lasts before they switch.
Yeah, how about instead of $10 a gallon, you can pay $15, and we'll pay normal prices.
And there you go. You will be standing up for human rights and democracy and decency, and that's okay. We'll be deplorable, but there you go.
As Annalena Baerbock, German Secretary of Foreign Affairs, said, peace and freedom in Europe have no price tag.
It sounds like they have a pretty hefty price tag. Actually.
Mhm.
It sounds like you're full of shit, lady.
I would like to add there is no price tag on human rights.
Again,
There
it sounds like there's a very
absolutely
big
is.
price tag.
It's tremendous.
All right, and Dax in the chat, it looks like it's Robert Bush, so it's written by a guy.
Ah. I thought it was elephant something.
Elephant Journal.
Elephant Journal.
All right.
Oh,
Well,
God.
with the end of the third article comes the last game of the night, also known as the best game of the night, and that
Damn
is
right.
Po or No Gender Edition.
They
We're
are
Lost our
all real.
Mooney. We've lost our Mooney.
Well, he probably saw that we were doing Po or No Gender Edition and freaked out.
Yeah, hey, where'd he go? Damn,
Pussied out.
he chewed through the chains again, didn't he?
He lost a foot. Oh,
Yeah.
that's
He
Harry.
sawed off his foot. Yeah, that's right.
All right. This is where I give you 3 genders, 2 of which are from the LGBTIA wiki, meaning they're 100% real, and 1 I made up, and you have to figure out which one is made up. And also, there is the option that they're all real, so don't forget that. Oh, there he is.
Yay.
Tried to run away, huh,
Aw.
Moon?
No, my computer locked up and it restarted on its own.
Oh,
Yeah,
great, he's
sure.
back.
Oh, okay, fine. Would you
Yay.
like me to leave? I can go.
No.
No.
All right. Well,
I'm
you're
just
I mean,
kidding.
if you're
I
offering.
Shut
I
up,
love
Jerry.
you, Moonshock. Kisses. Mwah.
Ew.
Cuties.
Well, you're just in time for the genders.
um.
See,
All right.
told you.
So, gender A. Pringle gender.
Oh.
Gastrogender and food gender related to Pringles.
Ugh.
Gastro. Oh my god.
Ugh.
Gender B. Floppy gender.
That's real.
Retro
Why do
gender.
I get the feeling this person read Equus?
Retro gender related to 3.5 or 5.25-inch floppy disks.
No!
Oh,
Stop it!
oh,
All
I
right.
see. So boomer gender, in other words.
Oh,
And-
God.
Gender C, sus gender.
God.
That's real.
Meme gender for individuals who have a strong connection to the game Among Us.
Yes.
Well, I'm immediately going to say B because the type of people who make these genders up, I mean, they're real. No one's questioning they're real. But the type of people who make these genders up aren't nearly as old enough to know what floppy disks are.
Yeah.
Are you saying old
All right.
people can't
And
discover
I'm making a poll for the
I'm gonna get
chat so they
single
can get
gender.
in on it.
I'm saying that old people autism works very differently from young people autism.
No, I'm gonna say Pringle gender, because the description was, I like Pringles.
That makes me think it's real. That's about us. I'm gonna say all are real this time.
All
This-
right, so Jack says
as much
B.
as it hurts me, the floppy gender might be real.
Terry says A. Sora says all of them. Moon.
I like Pringles too much to say it's B, but I think it's sus.
All right, so you think it's C. All right, let's give the chat a minute. Looks like B is in the lead so
We've got
far.
all options covered between the four of us.
Looks like
Frosted
it's
can't
B
win this
followed
time.
by C, according to the chat.
Mm.
Well, Gulf City Johnny Blaze is calling Sora a simp.
Cracker Rob,
Who's he simping
obviously
for?
two of these are
Who am I
totally
simping for?
real.
Who is Sora simping for? That
They must be real. Frosted couldn't have picked them if they were not
Wait
real.
a second. You gotta remember, they could also be all fake or all real.
no, they can't be all fake.
No,
That's not one of the
option.
options.
Oh,
And if it is,
okay.
and if it is true, then I'm going to kill Frosted. So watch your ass, Buster.
He's gonna murder you.
I was proud of last week. Nobody got it. All right. So let's see. With 21 votes, the chat's still saying B. So I'll end the poll there. All right. And the answer is B is fake.
Ah,
Hell yeah.
Floppy. Nah.
see what you did, Frosted? You let Jack win.
Yeah, don't ever do that.
All right, I'll change it.
Yay!
There. C is fake now.
That's
Excellent.
good.
Fuck you, you prick.
I now identify as floppy gender, meaning it is now real.
And sus gender is no longer real because it was too sus.
That's right.
Exactly.
Oh, this burns the brains. You know, it's just too much. It's too much.
All right, and let's take a look at the flags of the real ones.
Mhm.
Oh,
So,
Yay!
Pringle
Those are the
gender.
best part.
I've got to say
The,
this.
the Pringle one is my favorite.
oh God. Oh no.
Oh, come on! I gotta.
Once you pop genders, you can't stop.
Well- hey, I'll give them credit though. It's the original logo.
And they even have the little R in the circle down there.
Yeah,
too.
that's the best part. I've never seen a flag before that has a copyright symbol on it.
Oh no!
Well, they didn't want to get sued.
Yeah.
And
I mean, that's kind of cute because he's adorable. So you know.
and
You don't-
there's sus gender, which is a little more boring.
Yeah, you don't want to be sued gender.
Really? That's
What's that
sus
got to do with
gender?
being sus? They should at least have an imposter on it.
Is it because
No,
red
it's
is
the red
sus?
guy.
It's the meme. Red is sus.
No,
That's
no,
why.
it's the red guy. It starts with the red on top, as in the top of the helmet, then the blue visor, and then
Yes, that's why I said it's like the meme. Red is sus is supposed to be the red guy. Yeah.
oh, okay, I see.
All right.
I don't like it though. It's boring. I agree.
Yeah, a lot of them they're lazy and they just do multicolored bars.
Pringle's gender is very good though.
Oh,
Q says, "Aren't
I
those the
like-
colors of Liberia?"
Liberians
Oh,
like
Garrett Hedlund's
Pringles.
in that.
Oh yeah, Garrett Hedlund. Hey,
Hello.
Hey, Garrett
Hey,
Thank you,
Hedlund.
Garrett Hedlund.
hey, Garrett. If you could tell us what is the worst movie you've ever been in. If you could just tell us that, we'd appreciate it. All right.
Have you ever been in a superhero movie, Mr. Hedlund?
No, it's not a superhero movie.
All right.
Let him speak for himself.
Yeah.
It's Garrett Hedlund. You don't speak for Mr. Hedlund, Moonshock.
I
Let him speak his truth.
know.
All right. And now our last article. Speaking of once you pop, you just can't stop. I think we need a second helping of Jaren Mays.
Oh, sweet.
No.
This is great.
No.
Why?
No, why? No more. I've had enough.
Bill
No,
Cosby's
no. More.
Bill Cosby's last laugh at white America.
So go
What, raping
into
them?
bat for Bill Cosby.
No, like maybe his last laugh at white America was raping them.
Hey, where the white women at?
Oh, look, even Garrett Hedlund is saying Tron Legacy is the worst superhero movie.
You shut your freaking mouth there, buddy boy.
Hey, he's
It's
in the
gayer than
movie. You
Jussie
can't
Smollett
talk to him
going
like that.
prison.
The
Like,
Supreme
I will
Court's
lose respect for you.
now we need someone to show up in the chat as Jeff Bridges. The Supreme
Johnny can only
Court's
make so many accounts. Go easy on him.
The Supreme Court's decision on Bill Cosby's case delivered a devastating blow to the white supremacists.
The whites were.
He doesn't have a wide vocabulary. This guy.
Well, he
Like,
knows
really-
kind of nigger. What more do you need?
I hope that
he may be a leprechaun.
I hope that he never meets America, white empire guy. It'll cause
I
an
think-
implosion.
I think for us, we should read
Singularity.
the entire article in an Irish accent.
I'll read the first two small paragraphs that way. All right. Anger and fear are two sides of the same coin. In fact, most, not all, but most expressions of anger are actually rooted in fear. So whenever you see somebody who's exhibiting angry behavior, the first person you might want to ask is, what is this person afraid of?
Wait.
Alright.
The person you want to ask is, what is this person afraid of?
Yep.
Yes.
It's someone named, what is this person afraid of?
Yeah.
I would like to meet this person.
I mean, aside from the
This
fact
guy is
that
horrible.
aside from the fact that this man's a moron, I will agree that anger is usually rooted in fear.
Are you about to quote Star Wars?
You mean
No.
fear leads
Why?
to
What
anger,
quote?
anger leads to hate, hate leads to suffering?
There you go.
Suffering leads.
I
to
don't even
suffering.
remember that one.
It's from episode 1. Yoda.
Suffering leads to the dark side.
You think I remember quotes from episode 1?
Hey, I grew up with that movie. I was 10 when it came out. I didn't
I'm
know.
so sorry.
Hey, I didn't know how to judge whether a movie was good or not at 10. I just liked lightsaber fights.
Thank you. I agree.
Then I'm so sorry.
Lightsaber
Are
fight
you-
is a euphemism for what happens in Sora's more homosexual productions.
We have an expanded line. We are part of the rainbow community.
Oh, jeez.
I still
Because
LGBT
money
friendly,
does not discriminate.
That's true.
as Kyler would say. Was it? We won't judge you. We just want your money.
That's right.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's actually. I mean, I don't think he's deliberately referencing it, but a Monty Python sketch called Blackmail is they play a video and then they can call up any time to stop it, but the price increases the longer the video plays. And it's like, we don't morally censure you, we just want your money.
let's see. I say all that to say this. Whenever you have all these people in the white media who just have to dump on Bill Cosby or O.J. Simpson, and
Another Sora movie.
they're just all hot and bothered about them, and then they're angry, so angry belongs to them.
I hate this guy so much. Not for the content, but of his lack of.
It's
freaking
decolonized
proofreading.
English, Sora. Stop being racist.
Well, we know he doesn't. We know he doesn't write in Microsoft Word because they underline stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
All right.
I think he
let's see.
writes on his notes thing on a phone with everything disabled, and he just posts it.
Let's see. And then they're angry when these guys are acquitted, or in the case of Cosby, who has the illegal conviction against him overturned. You might want to ask, why are they scared of this?
They're not.
Well, the main reason why it happens to be is systematic white supremacy.
Oh, okay.
For those
They're
of
not
you, who,
scared. Sorry.
for those of
They're
you,
not.
One at a
When you
time,
said-
gentlemen.
Let him read.
when you said sorry, I thought that meant you were going to let me read.
Oh,
All right, well, go ahead.
okay, fine. The reason
For
they're
those
not
of you who
scared-
don't like facts, white supremacy is real.
Oh
I'm
no.
surprised Jack hasn't said, I believe it again.
Frosted, I'm gonna shit on your face.
I keep offering you a job, Jack.
Wow.
Hey, like the Joker says, if you're good at something, never do it for free.
Oh.
That's why she's offering you a job. She wants
Jack
to pay
Gunsky,
you.
professional face
It's
shitter.
not an internship.
Wait, remember, he's not Jack Gunsky.
Oh, he's also a liar.
A lot of scared black folks out there keep trying to tell themselves that it doesn't exist, and it's not real, or it's a conspiracy theory. Denying reality isn't going to make it go away. So since white supremacy is real and it controls the world, we have to be honest with ourselves with its existence, and we have to be serious about destroying it. The enemy needs...
I think that there's a miscommunication here. The reason people are angry when someone who's clearly guilty gets off scot-free, they're not really angry at the person themselves. They're angry at the injustice of the system.
The only time anybody's been angry about someone, getting off scot-free is when they're black.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Joe Biden. I mean, Joe Biden is black after all. He voted for Joe Biden.
Ooh.
Can't argue with that.
Let's see. The enemy needs to be continuously reassured that they are in complete control. That's why the regular lynching of a black person is important to them. Particularly black men, because we're supposed to be the ones who are protecting our community. We're the ones who are supposed to be leading our community. And if you can just drag us out of our home, just have us put in prison, or have us executed for nothing whatsoever, that's your reassurance you're in total control. This
Plus,
is where
it's just fun.
this is where the courtroom lynching of Bill Cosby comes in. You see, there were a lot of people who, while they may have been entertained by Bill Cosby, resented the fact that he had as much money as he had. That just burned absolutely these white supremacists up. I'm going to read that one
jealousy to
again.
me.
That just
Yes,
burned
please.
absolutely these white supremacists up.
Hmm.
It's
Oh,
who white
it didn't. I still
supremacists.
didn't get it. This just. Oh my god. Yes, because this is exactly why people wanted to see him come to justice for whether or not he, just at least to be seen have his day in court, right? It's because he had more money.
Those
Yeah,
damn
no.
white supremacists are against rape.
Hmm.
And as we all know, any black person who has money is automatically hated by all white people.
Well, yeah.
I mean, I hate Cardi B. That kind of
Hmm.
proves his point.
Yeah, but she's untalented and she would rob men, so,
No, that's why I hate her. But I mean, she has money and she is black.
Any time that there's a black man who's got 2 nickels to run together,
Wow, for a second there, I thought you were going to say something else.
Did it not rub?
all right, so
It-
he's going
it should be.
he's going on a run with his nickels. They just get furious.
The nickels run like pantyhose.
Now, while they may not have been able to stop this black man from acquiring and accumulating his riches, what they desperately want is for the system to make sure that he doesn't keep it. So, Bill Cosby, the guy who got rich in, the 80s? They waited
Mhm.
until the 20 teens to take him down.
Because
Well,
because they were
history's-
totally less racist in the 80s.
No, you got to wait
History's-
for the right time. You got to
Hi-
seize the
sorry.
moment.
History started in 2016.
No,
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 it started
no.
with Gamergate.
2014.
Oh yeah, that's
Gamergate.
right. No. Gamergate was prehistory.
In fact, Gamergate is probably what took down Bill Cosby.
Kind of, yeah. He was a gamer. He harassed journalists.
Now, while they may not have been able to stop this black man from acquiring and accumulating his riches, what they desperately want is for the system to make sure that he doesn't keep it. So you make sure to find a black man with a high profile and you just dirty him up.
No. His skin looked like that before. That's not dirt.
God damn it,
You
Terry.
sure he's not dusty?
Well, make him have a shower, but
In the system of white supremacy, the second you accuse a black man of any type of crime, especially if it's horrendous, that man is already guilty and villainized by the dominant society and their Negro minions before he even has a day in court.
Negro minions.
We have Negro minions?
So, wait, whoa.
Negro minions.
So this guy is basically saying that anybody who is of his skin tone and is agreeing that like Bill Cosby should stand trial, etc., is in fact
Yes.
voluntarily in servitude to white supremacy.
Yes.
I'm guessing
Black
you would,
people have never committed a crime. Ever.
I'm
No,
guessing he
they're
would,
all innocent.
I'm guessing he would call them coons.
This guy's fun at parties, I bet.
well, I mean, you say that sarcastically, but I bet people would be like, "Hey, let's mention white people to Jaren. Let's get him worked up and just sit back and watch."
If he was at my party, I would wait till like he goes into the bathroom or something, and then I would have everybody put on like clan robes and we would light a cross on fire for when he came out.
Holy shit.
Just tell him, oh, why are you so horrified? It's just a spa day.
And then I'd be like, damn, you found out about our secret white meetings.
Oh, God.
Black men in the system of white supremacy are guilty until proven innocent. One of the most legendary comedians in American history, Bill Cosby, has won, ladies and gentlemen, and now he has the last laugh.
Okay.
Well,
Is he
Okay.
gonna write a book about I didn't do it, but if I did, this is how I would? And I think he should.
If I did it.
I wouldn't use
That was so
Rohypnol, I would
funny,
use
but-
this.
O.J. Simpson wrote that book, but Saturday Night Live predicted it, like years and years and years beforehand.
Nice.
What did Norm Macdonald make a joke about it or something?
No, it was Chris Rock actually. I think
Oh.
he was talking about O.J. Simpson and this book. I didn't do it, but if I did, this is how I would have done it. And that's basically what O.J.'s book ended up being. Is like if I did it.
Yeah, because Norm Macdonald loved to make fun of OJ.
Yeah. No, I'm pretty sure this was Chris Rock.
Nice.
Nice.
All right. Well, that's all I had for tonight. So I will shill my co-host and guest. Let's see. Not Jack Gunsky has Not Quippers United on Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern on his channel.
That's right. I don't.
Moonshock has his Twitch channel linked in the chat where he plays games that aren't as good as Super Seducer.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Yeah, you can fix that. You can fix that in Moonshock.
So can you.
I can't play the game for you.
Can you fix Moonshock though?
Why would you want
No,
to?
I don't think the nipple's coming back.
Oh.
Somewhere out there, there's a sad, lonely nipple staring at the moon.
In shock.
Somewhere out
Shut
there.
Nipple goes
beneath
west.
the big blue sky.
You guys are mean.
An American nip.
That is so wrong.
Well, I'd get in trouble if I said a Japanese nip. All right.
Good
That's
point.
true.
Yes.
All right. Let's see. Terry is on Della Hazed and One Ton Hammer's Minions of the Zoo Nights. He's on Six's Sober streams. He's on Johnny Hellcat's streams. He's on Clippers United. He's on this. Anything else?
I think that's it.
All right. And
Busy boy.
Sora, anything you want to shill?
I'm usually on Saturdays on Minions nights, so I did miss last week, but I'll be back tomorrow on Minions.
All right.
Are they Negro minions?
I will have to ask because now I know those exist.
I'm
So
just
I feel we
picturing.
need to be inclusive, you know?
I'm just picturing those cartoon minions in blackface now.
Makes the reason why they like bananas so much
There you go.
more
It'll make
understandable.
sense.
Oh,
Come, Mr. Tallyman,
Sora.
tally me banana.
did you learn nothing from the article about how offensive humor is wrong?
Yeah. And Evolved Potato is backing me up. It was Chris Rock. It was from the Chris Rock show, first ever episode. So I was right about it being Chris Rock. I guess it wasn't Saturday Night Live.
Very nice.
All right. Well, we should be back next week, same time, Friday at 9 p.m. Eastern. So we'll see you guys next week.
Hello.
Good night.
guys.
Have a good weekend.
Boy!
What he said.